I tried the VibraFlex a couple of years ago. When I first got on the VibraFlex, I went to my chiropractor's office and he had a VibraFlex in the office and I stepped on it. He said, "Come here, I have a new piece of equipment I want to show you." And I got on it and he pushed a few buttons and I stood there and I thought, oh my God, I cannot believe the sensation. And he let me do a couple of exercises on it, some squats, a lunge, I did a push-up on it, and I got off and I was hooked. And I said, where do I get one of these things? And of course, it was a little costly. At that point, they didn't have the home edition, and so it was a little costly, and I thought, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? I want this. So I used to go by, and I have excuses to go by his office every single day. There's also a couple things around the neighborhood. I would just kind of drop in and I'd talk to the receptionist. I said, anybody on the VibraFlex, can I jump on for a couple minutes? And it was just one of those things that I got such a great sensation. I really felt that it lifted my spirits. It actually made me feel almost like a euphoria. It's just a real interesting sensation that just brought me alive, made me feel energized, relaxed me, and just made me feel that I was working not only the large muscle groups of the body, which I'm used to working all the time with all my other exercise, but when I would get on the VibraFlex, I was feeling all of these stabilizing muscles. I mean, I felt it like it was going into my bones. I would try to explain it to people. I was saying, you actually feel like you're doing something so internal to your bones, your joints, all of the stabilizing muscles that you can't get with any other form of exercise. So I was really hooked at that point.
When I'm working all day on a music video or a commercial that tends to be anywhere from 12 to 15, sometimes 17 hours, my whole body hurts. My feet, my legs, everything. And I would love, love, love to have VibraFlex in my trailer so that anytime I'm feeling lackluster, I need a little pick-me-up, rather than going for Diet Coke or coffee, which I typically do, I could jump on a VibraFlex for like a minute, minute and a half, and I'd be good to go. I'd be good to go for the rest of the night. What the VibraFlex does for me is something I don't even think I could ever explain my first experience. The first time I got on it, I didn't know what to expect, and it's like nothing I've ever felt before in my life. Okay, so the full body vibration that I experienced, I've just never felt anything like that. And I wasn't even sure that I totally liked it. But the second I got off, I felt like I was as light as air and I had so much energy. Like, I never have that much energy. Diet Coke, coffee, tea, nothing works. I can take, you know, any little herbal pill that is the latest thing that people are taking for energy. That doesn't help me. I'm always tired. I think it's because of the long hours that I work. But the VibraFlex was amazing. And if I could have one at home, in my car, in my makeup trailer, I would have one.
I use the VibraFlex after I work out because it makes me feel great. I just know that now that I know that it does that, I get back on there every time I get done working out, because you've been all hyped up, you're working out like crazy, and you stand on this thing and you get off, and it's like, it's come full circle. It's great. It loosens you up, it makes you feel long, makes you feel relaxed, makes you feel comfortable in your own skin. It's perfect.
I have been working as a massage therapist for many, many years, and consequently it's taken a major toll on my lower back. The muscles are wearing and tearing and the bones, and yeah, so I need relief, and the VibraFlex gives me release. The first time I used it, when I stepped off of it, I felt a difference immediately in my lower back. Actually, I don't have the kind of back pain I used to have since using the VibraFlex.
You have to be kidding me.
No, I'm not kidding you. No, I wouldn't kid about something like that. That's my body, my temple, my health. And
Hi, I'm Kathy Smith. Congratulations on your purchase of the VibraFlex Home Edition. I'm so excited to share with you some of the great exercises and techniques for using the VibraFlex. I love this product. I use it before my workouts, during the day just to feel good and pick me up, or after a long day of training and hard work. My friends and family enjoy it so much that we sort of fight over who who gets to use the VibraFlex. You see, the VibraFlex is a unique, patented, and versatile piece of equipment which is beneficial to your health and well-being. So before getting started, make sure you review the operator's manual for setup, for use, and the exercise guidelines. You can also visit our website at VibraFlex.com for weekly tips and also the new moves. The VibraFlex provides total body vibration, which is an exciting new concept in the fitness and wellness field. Men and women of all ages and levels of fitness can benefit from this training technique. The many benefits include improved balance, increased core and joint stabilization, improved muscular endurance and joint flexibility, and improved relaxation, especially when used with some of the massage techniques I'm going to teach you a little later on. The VibraFlex can also help decrease stress and lower the levels of the hormone cortisol in your body. The VibraFlex may be used before or after your workouts, and something that's very important to me, it also helps to improve bone density. Studies have shown that exercising with the VibraFlex helps build and maintain stronger bones. So this means that we can use the VibraFlex to counter the effects of osteoporosis. And if used consistently, it may help prevent the onset of osteoporosis. You can visit the VibraFlex website for more information about this exciting new research and other powerful research using the VibraFlex whole body vibration platform. Now I'd like to show you how easy the VibraFlex is to use. Make sure the VibraFlex is on the rubber mat supplied with your purchase and is level with the floor. Turn on the power by pressing the green power switch on the side, and then what you want to do is adjust the frequency setting by pressing the plus and minus on the control panel or by using your remote control. The frequency can be changed at any time before, during, or after your workout. You're also going to notice that different frequencies will be more or less challenging for you when you're performing the exercises. So you step on and you start the VibraFlex by pressing the start button on the remote control. Your VibraFlex is preset for 3 minutes of whole body vibration. The individual foot positions are from 1 to 3. So 1 to 3 in the panel here on both sides. They're indicated right on the platform. Because the platform moves in this teeter-totter-like motion, the least motion or displacement is right here in the center. Now by placing your feet further out on the numbers as they get larger on the panel, a greater amount of displacement or movement will happen. So it's a little more challenging out here than it is here. But simply by changing the location of your feet, you can control the level of challenge on the VibraFlex. In the beginning, to improve your comfort and skill while using the VibraFlex, practice stepping on and off with a chair or a wall next to you so you can be holding on to something. Begin with short durations on the platform, increasing to a maximum of 3 3-minute sessions for a total of 9 minutes. And make sure you wear athletic or rubber-soled shoes when standing on the VibraFlex to prevent you from slipping. And never use the platform barefooted, as this may cause blisters on the bottom of your feet. Now, once you're using the VibraFlex, you may notice that as you change your body position, you stimulate different muscle groups in your body. So as you stand up with your knees locked out, you're going to notice more vibration in your lower back going all the way up into your upper back. As you unlock your knees and you kind of sink down into it, you're going to notice less vibratory sensation in your back and more down in your legs. Now, with more of your body on the plate, you'll notice more body vibration. For example, if you're standing with 2 feet on the plate, there's more vibration than, let's say, with 1 foot on the plate. As you hold a position, after approximately, let's say 10 seconds, just about 10 seconds, more of your joint stabilizers and muscles will become involved. When you exercise on the VibraFlex, because the platform is moving, you will now incorporate not only the main muscle groups targeted in the exercise, but also all those small stabilizing muscles around the joints and around your core. So when you're performing dynamic exercises on the VibraFlex, and that means exercises that are moving, I want you to move in a slow and controlled manner. Never rush it or do anything too jerky or ballistic. Once you're comfortable on the VibraFlex, it may be used anywhere you want to. However, for more challenging exercises, you may still want to have a chair handy or be near a wall. The VibraFlex is so versatile, it becomes the most versatile piece of fitness equipment, and it can be used any time of the day, pre-workout, during your workout, or post-workout. It can also be used to complement flexibility training, increase relaxation, or just to make you feel good throughout the day. I love jumping on it just to pick up my energy. It is one of the best ways. I don't even need a cup of coffee or caffeine or an iced tea. Jump on the VibraFlex, I get an energy jolt. Working out with the VibraFlex whole body vibration platform should be in conjunction with other workout routines, including cardiovascular training, which is your aerobics, your walking, your running, some flexibility training, which is your Pilates and your yoga, and some strength training, which is using resistance. You can also use the VibraFlex with other pieces of equipment to incorporate more balance, strength, and endurance challenges. You will also see that I've incorporated the use of a stability ball, light weights, and the VibraFlex power straps into my workout to challenge the whole body. In the next 4 segments, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite exercises and different ways to use the VibraFlex to keep strong, flexible, and feeling great. So if you got all that, let's get moving. Okay, this first workout demo is going to be a lower body workout. But remember, on the VibraFlex, you're working your lower body and your entire body because you're stabilizing just to stay on the platform. I have with me today Leah, who is a fabulous model who's going to be demonstrating. She's going to be doing all the hard work. So we're going to start out with what I call the double leg squat. So step on your platform. I'm going to turn it on right here. Leah's going to step up there. Now remember, whenever you step on your platform, the closer to the center you are, the easier it is. The more you take it out to the sides, the more vibration or the more displacement you're going to get. So she's going to take it about hip width apart and then go into that squat position. Lower the hips down, bending the knees, making sure the knees are behind the toes there, leaning back as if you're sitting back in a chair. We're going to hold it there statically for about 10 seconds, and now let's take it up and down through a full range of motion. So lower it down and bring it back up. And remember, each time you go up and down, go slowly and with control, because as you know, that machine, that platform is making you vibrate. And each time you change your position, you have to recover your balance, So let's do a few of those. Remember, as you're going through this on your own, as you get more comfortable, lengthen out the time. But let's move on to the next exercise, which is a single leg squat. For this one, position yourself on your right leg. Left leg is just there for balance. So all the weight, imagine 90% of your weight is right there in that standing leg, the other leg just for balance. Again, sit back as if you're sitting in the chair. Let's hold it back there. Hold that statically for about 10 seconds. Again, form, rib cage is closed, which means you're not popping out the chest, you have it closed. Abdominals are lifted, shoulders are relaxed, hold it. And don't forget to breathe. That's what everybody does. Breathe. Take a breath, and now let's take it up and down. Here we go. Take it up and lower it back down. Go through the range of motions, and when you get a little more comfortable, I want you to think about lifting this leg, taking it back behind you, much more advanced, and go a little further deeper into it. And then if you want to take it to the next level, take that leg in front of you and try to take it down and up. That's okay. You believe it? That's where the work is happening. Never, when that happens, don't think, oh my gosh, what's wrong? When you have to recover like that, that's where you're training your body. That's actually a good thing. But remember, if you're feeling a little off balance, you can always have a chair or a wall or something nearby just to keep you feeling a little safer. You ready to go to split stance? Split stance is where you're going to take one leg back behind you, and you're going to step onto that platform, nice wide stance. As you dip down, as you dip into those hips, you hold it there. Knee is above those shoelaces. So let me show you the wrong way of doing this. If you find that knee's jutting way forward there, you need to readjust, step further back with that back leg. And now we hold it there, and now let's take it through a range of motion. We're going to take it down and up. Beautiful form, beautiful form. A really good one, thing to think about with this exercise, if you want to make it a little bit more difficult, not that you need to, but if you want to, you could be holding a set of weights in your hands. So you could have a light set of dumbbells in your hands as you're doing this. Do a few more repetitions, and now let's take it back up to the platform. We're going to make it a little more difficult for an alternating backward lunge. Now I'm going to be Leah's chair right now because she doesn't feel quite as stable on that. So I'm going to be Leah's chair, turning on the power again. And as we step back with one leg, take it all the way back, lower it down, come back to center, and now let's try the other leg. Alternate back and forth. Okay, I'm going to test you now. Okay, no chair. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Can you do it? Oh, look at there. She's so good. So good. Oh, that's good. Okay, let's go into a side squat with a lateral raise. Now for that, you're going to step out to the side of your platform. I'm going to do this with you. I'm going to get in front. So we're going to step out, and then we're going to lift that leg up. Step down and lift up. Now again, as we are doing this, the foot, if you keep it close to the center, it's a little easier. If you start to slide that foot to the outside of the platform, let's do that, Leah. Take it all the way out. That's going to make it a little bit more difficult. So you squat, let's see, and take it up. Beautiful. Last one. Now this one I want you to try to see if you can hold it. So take it down, hold it, hold it, hold it, come up and hold it. Beautiful. Hold that form. Hold it, hold it. Very nice. That's actually great though. Okay, let's take it into calf raises. Really great for strengthening the lower part of the leg. So up on the platform, and now position over that platform, and then come up, rise up on those toes. All the way up, hold it there, balance. It actually is much harder than this looks. And when you try this one, okay, hold it there. And she's not going to demonstrate this right now, but if you want to, and as you get really comfortable on this, try balancing on one leg and then the other leg. Okay, great. And now let's take it right into a bridge. So lower yourself down onto the platform, go turn around, and then this one you're going to put your heels right on, your full foot on that platform, lie back, and now lifting the hips off the floor, making sure we're going to start squeezing those knees together. So pretend like you're squeezing right there. You're feeling that vibration through the legs, through the hamstring. A trick that I love is lift up on those toes now. Just lift up on, no, I'm sorry, the other way. Lift the toes up. Yes, you're on your heels, you're lifting your toes up, and you're digging those heels right in the platform, and you're feeling a real sensation, and you're toning throughout that whole hamstring. Now let's lower and lift. Take it down and lift it up. Pop it up. And take it down and pop it up. And now you would do a few repetitions. I like to do about 10 to 15 repetitions like this. Now hold it up there. Extend one leg out. Extend one leg out. There you go. Hold it. And now here's a real challenge. Lift and lower trying with just one leg. Come on, you can do it. This is your last exercise. Take it down, press it up, hold it, squeeze the buttocks, squeeze the buttocks. Last one, take it down and up. So here's a whole series of exercises that you can string together to, again, tone the lower body and all those stabilizing muscles. Good luck. In this section, we're going to be focusing on the upper body and core. It's still a total body workout because of the VibraFlex platform, where we're going to work strength, coordination, and balance, but we're going to try to get you thinking about the upper body and this core section. Now for this, you might need a few pieces of equipment. We have dumbbells, we have a stability ball, and we also have the VibraFlex power straps, which you can order at VibraFlex.com. So the first exercise we're going to show you is a tricep kickback. You're going to step on the platform, and I'm going to turn it on for you. Remember, you can turn it to low, medium, or high speed depending on how you're feeling today and depending how long you've been using VibraFlex. Hinging at the hips, I want you to bring those elbows up to the side. Holding your elbows there, let's take it and extend the arm back and then bend. So extend back and release. Form is important here. Neck is long, shoulders are down, core is lifted. You're really thinking about keeping those elbows high as you extend back. Now let's do a little kind of combination here. We're going to take it back and we're going to lift for 3. 1, 2, 3, and release. 1, 2, 3. Now this is a section right here, this wonderful section through the back of the arm, the tricep, the rear deltoid. Keep it going. Last one like that. The number of repetitions should be somewhere between 12 and 15 repetitions. You want to start with light weights, but remember, as you get better, start to increase your weights, because as you start to go into that 4-pound, 5-pound, and really start to get the weights up there, you're going to start to see definition in the back of the arm. Now let's go into a single leg bicep. So to get up on the platform, and from here, let's just bend the arms and straighten them. Now, notice that Leah has her foot on the platform right now, and that's great. As you start to get a little more comfortable with it, lift that leg off and really use the power of those stabilization muscles, the inner outer thigh, the core. Now, the correct form with bicep, keeping those elbows glued to your side. Imagine you have a little Elmer's glue there. Those elbows are glued to your side. So you're not swinging them forward, you're not putting them back, they're glued to the side. You're really contracting the bicep. Take it to the top, right there, right to there, and then release it. And if you want a little extra development here, think about going super slow. So take it up, whoop. Let's go 8 counts up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and lower for a count of 8 to really start to get definition and really define that arm. Okay, you can put that foot down. You're doing a great job there. Poor thing, I'm throwing her all over the place there. Okay, let's go into side laterals, single leg side laterals. For that, we're going to use the power straps, the VibraFlex power straps, which again, you can order at VibraFlex.com. So what I want you to do is take those straps out to the side, and this is a perfect exercise for your posture. Whoops, excuse me. Okay, lifting up, really getting that core, abs engaged, shoulders down. So most people try to do this. They're hunching up. I want you to really drop those shoulders down. Press into it. Press those shoulder blades together. Imagine that I have my hand behind you right here. And I want you to even think about pinching my hand with your shoulder blades. Right there. Oh, beautiful. Lift up a little harder. Come on, not through there. I want you to lift up those hands, hands. Ooh, keep it going. Keep it going. I'm going to turn on the power a little bit again and just hold it. Give me about a 20 to 30 second hold here. Really focusing on all the shoulder muscles, posture, and then release it. Now let's go into another shoulder exercise. We're going to need weights for this. So for this, grab me a light pair of weights. And you know what? I'm going to actually try demonstrating this one. Ha ha ha. I'm going to get up here, standing on one leg. Take the arms in front of you, and then lower down. And then when you feel comfortable, you bring that leg up and you lower down. I just like to show off a little bit. Not too good of a show off. Okay, here we go. Take it up and down. And as I lift it up, I lift it in front and then I lower back down. I can switch legs and do the same thing on the other side. The technique, again, making sure abs are engaged, the rib cage is closed. Whenever I use that term, we have a tendency to arch our back and to go like this. I think about taking a knitting needle and getting those that rib cage down, shoulders relaxed. You're back on again. I didn't mean to steal your job.
Oh, no.
Okay, now let's go right into a bent over 2-arm row. So stepping on the platform, hinging on the hips, bending over, and now rowing those arms up, keeping those elbows close to your side and down. Now we're working the back muscles. We're engaging that core. So right now, whenever you bend over, think about pulling in the belly button to the spine. Another way of thinking about that is imagining you're putting on your tightest pair of pants right now, your tightest pair of blue jeans, and you have to zip those blue jeans up. You don't want to pinch any skin, you have to pull your belly in. That's what I want you to do right now. Pull it in. Good. Give me 4 more like that. You just keep that going right now. So with all of these exercises, you get into the position, you can hold it for a few seconds, and then you start the dynamic action of going through the range of motion and try to do about 12 to 15 repetitions. That's where you're going to start seeing results. Okay, now we're going to go into something really exciting. We're going to go into a plank position. So give me your weights down to plank, positioning your hands on the platform. Now for this exercise, make sure the chest is really between your shoulders. That's going to keep you in perfect alignment. Don't sink into the shoulders and don't round the back. Imagine you're straight as an ironing board, flat. You're holding it, and what's helping you hold that? Core, abdominals, back muscles, really, really stable. Let's try to do a push-up now. I'm going to support you a little bit. You can do it on your toes. Take it down, Leah. I got you, I got you, I got you. Push it back up. If that's too hard, go into your knees and just show a knee push-up right here. Down and up. Now, we showed 2 examples there. You can keep the elbows close to the side like this. Or you can take your arms and you can take them out to the side. So there's 2 variations. Close to the side, a little bit more tricep. Take it out to the side, a little bit more chest and tricep. Okay, let's move on to a side plank. Side plank, you put your hand in the center of the platform. And now, shifting to one side, we're going to do one side today, and then you can, when you're working out, you do both sides. Lifting up through your center with a sort of staggered leg. Staggered leg, one leg in front of the other, lifting up. And now, let's do a little variation on this. Take the hips up and down. So lift the hips, and then lower them back down. And lift the hip. And what this starts to get is it starts to get that waistline, your obliques, to really whittle that waistline and up and down. Holding it there, making sure the shoulder is directly over the wrist. I want you to adjust a little bit, Leah. Stop for a second. Bring the shoulder a little bit further in. Take a minute, and whenever you do this, it's always important before you start to exercise to get your alignment. One last time. Go down, Leah. Leah. All the way down. Come all the way and get closer to the platform. Make sure the shoulder is directly over, so you're not out here.
Oh,
shoulder is directly over. Good job. Beautiful. Okay, let's go into holding that for about, it's harder. You were cheating on me. Trying to get the easy way out. Okay, we're just gonna finish off now with crunches. So for that, lower yourself down. If you have a stability ball at home, use it. If not, you can do the same thing on the floor without the stability ball. So you can position yourself a couple feet away from the platform, putting your feet on the platform, getting your balance, and now making sure the hips are lifted. We go into a crunch series, coming up and down, and up and down. If we get them close together, I want those knees squeezing together. On this particular platform though, if you separate your legs a little bit, it's going to make it a little bit more difficult because it's going to displace you. And just recovering, trying to prevent yourself from rolling off this ball, we have instability here, instability there, and the combination makes for quite an exciting type of exercise and great results. So I'm going to let you keep going. You got about 50 more here. You keep going, and just remember with these upper body routines and the core routine, the more you practice, the better you get, the better results. So good luck. Okay, on this segment we're going to work on flexibility and massage. So as you know, the VibraFlex platform is amazing for strengthening the body, for toning your muscles, for also just giving you a pick-me-up throughout the day. But there's this area of flexibility and massage that is just incredible. This is one of my favorite uses of this piece of equipment. So we're going to start with stretching out the hamstrings. To do that, I'd love for you to have a chair. Turn on the platform, turn on the piece of equipment, and now hinging at the hips, hands go on the chair either at the top, or if you're a little bit more flexible, put them down on the seat. From there, abdominals are lifted, chest is going forward, knees are slightly bent, and you start to feel that vibration going up your legs and through your back. Now as you start to experiment with this, try to straighten out your legs. So start straightening them out, hold it there, and you notice the vibration starts to shift up the body a little bit. Then go and bend and straighten. So we're going to bend and straighten, just slightly. Real tiny bend, and then straighten back up again. Good job. Bend and straighten. From here, let's take into the back. So now let's round the back. Imagine somebody's just punched you in the stomach and you give this big C shape in your back. Head drops down, and now come back to neutral. And let's do that again. Exhale. Inhale as you come back. This is kind of a variation of a cat dog inhale, and then exhale. Big round back. Tuck your hips, tuck the tailbone down. Feel it right through this entire back and hip area. From there, come back to standing and stand back up. Make sure as you do that you're holding on to something, because sometimes when you have your head down, when you come back up again, your balance might just be off a little bit. Let's take it to the floor now, and I'm going to show you how you can massage your legs and stretch them at the same time. We're going to start with a hamstring stretch. So on your back, lying on your back, lying on your back right over here, putting your leg on the platform, put one leg on the platform, and now, what I want you to do right now, if you have it right over your calf area, you're going to get a massage through this calf area. If you can scoot just a little closer to the platform, so you get your leg on the platform, and to make this a little easier for you at home, sometimes what I do is I take a pillow, lower yourself back, or if you like, you can sit up like that. But lower yourself back. If you want to make it a little easier at home, put a pillow underneath your hips. From there, let that vibration go through your entire leg, and now to increase the flexibility, take your leg and hold on to it. If you're not flexible enough to grab your leg, you can put a towel around your toes. You just wrap around a towel around your toes and you just hold on to this leg. As you get a little bit more flexible, start to extend that leg closer to your body. And Leah is extremely flexible, so don't try this at home or you might hurt yourself. Come back, bring it back a little bit. Now point the foot and now flex it. And really flex it. As you flex it, I want you to pull those toes towards your body. Feel the stretch going through your calf. While you're stretching this leg over here, this leg is getting massaged, but it's also really triggering the stretch reflex in this leg. So let's switch sides now. Drop this leg down, other leg comes up, and now stretch that leg out. So massaging one leg as you stretch the other. Okay, I'm going to turn it back on again. There you go. And come back, flex the foot. Hold it there. Remember, whenever we're holding our stretches, you want to hold them somewhere in that 20-second, 30-second range. Hold it statically, and then what I like to do is go a little dynamically where you go through the range of motion. You point and you flex, and you point and you flex. And now let's switch over. We did the hamstring. Let's switch over and stretch our quadricep. So bringing yourself to the front here, lying on your machine, the front part of your leg, so right on. Now you have to find a position that's going to be comfortable for you. Obviously, we're all made differently. So you don't want to get where you're pressing on a bone or something, because that could be a bit uncomfortable. Make sure the fleshy part of your leg is on the platform, and that vibration going through your leg starts to massage it, getting out all of the lactic acid that build up from your workouts. I use it at the end of the workout sometime. Bend one leg. If you want to continue, get a little deeper stretch in that quadricep, bend one leg. And if you are, this is going to be a trick, Leah, I don't know if you're flexible enough, and you can reach behind and you can grab that leg and pull it towards you. Oh, look at her go there. Look at her go. Brilliant. Okay, and release it. Now let's stretch the IT band, the side of the leg. This is an area we really hold a lot of tension and tend to get really tight. So head over here. I'm kind of in your way. There you go. Lying on the platform. Scoot yourself up just a little bit further. So again, the hip is on the platform. Finding that position that's right for you where you don't feel like it's digging into the bone, but letting that vibration come down the side of your leg. And this is a great one because you can just hold it there, let the machine, let the platform do all the work. Whenever you're talking about flexibility, you want to get into your breath. And so when you're breathing, you want to think inhale for a count of 6, and exhale, and let it go. And again, inhale, and start to get a real relaxed feeling in your body. A couple more breaths like that. And now let's come back and just finish off with a child's pose. So right behind, hands on the platform. I might do this one. Let's see if we can do a double child's pose. No, together. Okay, putting it forward. And now what's interesting, whenever you're playing around with flexibility and with this machine, you might want to say, you know what, I think I wanted a little bit higher speed because I'm going to feel a little bit more in my back. So it's funny because even when I did that there, what I noticed, if you have your hands on one side of the platform, you're going to get a certain kind of stretch. But when you widen it out, when you have more of displacement, you get that vibration coming down your body, and it creates such a relaxing feeling. I want you to finish off with that. Really getting your hands on both sides of that platform. There you go, into child's pose. I'm going to let you relax there. You can go to sleep now. Mm-hmm. Okay, remember, with this piece of equipment, with the VibraFlex, you strengthen your bones, you tone your muscles, you create a body that's strong, you create balance, flexibility, and you energize your body. It's the most incredible piece of equipment, and you can use it throughout the day with your workouts or just as a little pick-me-up, or just to revitalize yourself in the morning. It has so many purposes. So remember, stay healthy, use your VibraFlex, and if you want any other exercise tips or nutritional tips, you can go to VibraFlex.com or to KathySmith.com. Again, VibraFlex.com or KathySmith.com. Okay, enjoy your workout. One of my favorite uses of the VibraFlex is to make me feel good. I use it throughout the day to energize and as a pick-me-up or for a quick massage. Not only do I love it, but my family and friends, oh my gosh, they love it so much. People come over to my house and they head right over to the VibraFlex. Don't even say hi to me, right to the VibraFlex. Even my massage therapist, she comes to the house and she jumps on it to massage her back. Now I have to say that's a great testament to how wonderful the VibraFlex is. So I'd like to share with you some of my ideas for using your VibraFlex throughout the day. You don't have to only use it for exercise. Work it into your day, and I'm telling you, it will become one of the favorite parts of your day. You see, after a long day of working or standing on your feet and wearing heels, one of the best things you can do to rejuvenate and relax your legs is just to stand on the VibraFlex and allow it to massage your legs, your calves, and your back. And then, after a few minutes, go into a calf stretch, putting your foot in the center of the platform, press down on that other opposite leg. So what I want you to do is put the toe on the platform, press into that heel, and just feel a stretch go through the leg you're working. Hold it there, and then you switch sides. And what you're going to find is those legs will start to feel less achy and less fatigued just after a few minutes of this vibration. Now, if you've been sitting all day long, whether it's in front of a computer or you're driving, you can increase your circulation and improve your sitting posture by performing some backward lunges. So standing on the platform, you step back with one leg, come back, and then to the other leg. You're going to focus on keeping your back tall, moving through the motion, stimulating your lower body, and improving your entire energy level. Then you're going to finish off with a hamstring stretch. You're going to come up here and you're going to counterbalance all those effects of sitting all day long by just leaning forward and holding it here. Just holding it right there. If you want to, you can position yourself on a chair. Otherwise, just stretch into it. And now round the back. And release it. One more time, round it. Come on up, give yourself a few shoulder rolls, pull those shoulders back, pinch the shoulder blades together, shake it out, and all of a sudden you're going to have that vibration going through your entire body and feeling alive again. Now after a busy day of housework, gardening, and chores, I often feel like I'm so tired and fatigued and just overextended, kind of stressed out. So standing on the VibraFlex and performing some balancing exercises helps to ground me again. So I get on the VibraFlex, put myself in the center of it, and then what I do is I just hold it here. And I find if I can't, I lift up my leg. And here's a real trick. Don't try this right away though. I try closing my eyes sometimes. And if I close my eyes and open back up, close and open, I can really go into my breath. And I start to feel myself just getting very focused, very present. I then like to finish off with just a lower leg massage. So I'll get down on my back and I'll just put my legs on the platform and just start to massage those muscles out. We talked about massage in the flexibility segment, so you can see how we did that. Another great time to use the VibraFlex is when I'm experiencing an achy or sore low back. So a great exercise to perform is crunches while on a stability ball. So grab a ball and put your feet on the platform, making sure you're close enough to it so that back's on the ball, you're leaning back. And now after doing a few crunches on the ball with your feet, first of all, close together, and then you widen them out, I finish off with a low back stretch. I can do it two ways. One is to just arch back over the ball and let it all go. Or one of my favorite ones is to come around and put myself over the ball and just put my hands on the platform. This way I get a vibration going up the upper body, releasing all the tension out of my shoulders and back, and I can just get a nice rounded shape over the ball. So I come over the ball and I relax down. And I'm just relaxing your neck and back. It feels so good, and you feel like you're decompressing your spine. So I love that particular exercise. Now, not only do I use the VibraFlex while performing some of my strength training exercises, I also use it before working out. You see, research has shown that standing on the VibraFlex before your workouts helps to increase the muscles and joints readiness for activity. So you can stand on the VibraFlex for just 3 minutes before your outdoor activities or before you head off to the gym. You're going to feel a surge of energy and you're going to feel loose everywhere. And while I've mentioned that the VibraFlex is energizing, it also helps you relax for a better night's sleep. So if you stand on the VibraFlex before you go to bed at night, you can just feel your body, things starting to just let go, especially if you use some of the massage techniques or the stretches that I've shared with you. Your body will have less tension, and so it's really going to allow you to really enjoy a deep, deep sleep. So make sure you keep your VibraFlex in a location that's convenient for everyone in your home. It'll get a lot more use that way, and I know that from experience.